The alarm blares. You stir, slowly emerging from the land of dreams. For many of us, especially as we pass the age of 50, those first few moments after waking can set the tone for the entire day. It's a delicate transition, a period where our physiology is in a unique state of flux. And frankly, most of us are handling it all wrong. We have ingrained habits from our younger years, habits that our resilient 20-year-old bodies could tolerate. But as we age, our bodies change. Our hormonal rhythms shift, our tissues become less elastic, and our ability to buffer stress diminishes. Habits that were once harmless can start to cause real, cumulative problems at 50, 60, and beyond. They can become the hidden root of our daily fatigue, our persistent aches, and our mental fog. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into the science of your morning. We will reveal 5 critical things you should absolutely never do after waking up once you're over the age of 50. These aren't just minor adjustments. These are fundamental shifts based on an understanding of your aging physiology. By changing these habits, you can dramatically improve how you feel, how much energy you have, and how well your body functions, not just for the day, but for decades to come. The first habit is perhaps the most pervasive and neurologically damaging mistake of our digital age. Never immediately check your phone or engage with news. The moment you open your eyes, your hand instinctively reaches for the glowing screen. You're scrolling through social media, checking work emails, or worse, diving straight into the often negative headlines of the day. This is profoundly detrimental after 50. Here's the deeper reason why. Your brain and body have a natural, elegant hormonal rhythm. In the morning, your body produces what is called the cortisol awakening response. This is a healthy, sharp peak in the hormone cortisol, designed to wake you up, reduce inflammation from the night, and get you ready for the day. When you immediately grab your phone, you are hijacking this natural process. The flood of information, the social media comparisons, the stressful work email, the alarming news, is perceived by your primitive brain as a threat. This triggers your amygdala, the fear center of your brain, to scream danger. In response, your body pumps out even more cortisol and adrenaline. Your healthy morning peak becomes a prolonged, anxiety-ridden stress spike. Chronically elevated cortisol is a disaster as we age. It contributes directly to visceral belly fat, breaks down muscle tissue, impairs memory, and fuels body-wide inflammation. Furthermore, your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for focus, decision-making, and emotional regulation, is at its most rested and creative in the morning. By immediately flooding it with reactive tasks and external demands, you are squandering your most precious mental energy. You are starting your day in a state of decision fatigue, making it harder to make good choices about food, exercise, and work later in the day. Instead, create a sacred phone-free window of at least 30, and ideally 60 minutes upon waking. Let your brain come online gently. This is your time to set your own intentions, not to react to the world's demands. The second thing to never do is a temptation we all know well. Never hit the snooze button, especially multiple times. The allure of those extra 9 minutes of sleep feels like a small luxury. In reality, it's a form of physiological torture that is particularly hard on an aging body. To understand why, you need to know about sleep cycles. During the night, your brain cycles through stages of light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep. As you approach your natural wake-up time, your body intelligently shifts into lighter sleep stages to prepare for awakening. When your first alarm goes off, your body is ready. It has begun the process of raising cortisol and body temperature. When you hit snooze, you tell your brain, "False alarm. Go back to sleep." Your brain attempts to start a new sleep cycle, but 9 minutes later, the alarm blares again, rudely interrupting it. This process, repeated 2 or 3 times, fragments your sleep architecture. It's like revving a car engine and shutting it off again and again. The result is a powerful state of sleep inertia. The grogginess, disorientation, and brain fog are magnified because you've been repeatedly pulled from an initiated, but uncompleted sleep cycle. This feeling can last for hours and is much harder to shake off after 50. This habit also confuses your master body clock, your circadian rhythm. It blunts the healthy morning cortisol peak, leaving you feeling flat and unenergized. It disrupts the natural rhythm that helps you feel sleepy at the right time at night. Instead, make this non-negotiable pact with yourself. Place your alarm across the room. When it goes off, your feet must hit the floor to turn it off. You are now up. Commit to it. After a week, your body will learn and adapt, and you will wake up with far more clarity. The third mistake is a mechanical one, a sudden movement that can have lasting consequences. Never spring out of bed immediately. You're awake, you're not snoozing, and you're ready to start the day. So you quickly sit up, swing your legs over, and stand up in one fluid motion. This is a recipe for disaster after 50. Here's why. Overnight, as you lie horizontally, your spinal discs, which act as cushions between your vertebrae, decompress and absorb fluid. They are at their fullest and most plump in the morning. This also makes them more vulnerable to pressure and torsion. A sudden, forceful sit-up or a quick twist out of bed puts immense pressure on these fluid-filled discs, dramatically increasing the risk of a bulge or herniation, a common cause of back pain and sciatica. Furthermore, there's the issue of blood pressure. As we age, the baroreceptor reflex, which helps our body maintain stable blood pressure when we change positions, can become less responsive. When you jump up quickly, gravity pulls blood down to your legs. Your body might not be able to compensate fast enough, leading to a temporary drop in blood pressure to the brain. This is orthostatic hypotension, and it's the reason for that head rush, dizziness, or seeing stars, which can easily lead to a dangerous fall. Instead, think like a cat. Wake up your body slowly. While still lying on your back, gently wiggle your toes and fingers. Do a few ankle rotations. Stretch your arms overhead. Then slowly bend your knees, roll onto your side into a fetal position for a breath, and use your arms to push yourself up to a seated position. Sit on the edge of the bed for 30 seconds, allowing your blood pressure to normalize. Then stand up. This gentle sequence protects your spine and prevents dizziness. The fourth thing to never do is to ignore your body's most urgent need. Never skip hydration and go straight for coffee. You have just completed an 8-hour drought called sleep. Every cell in your body is thirsty. The most common morning habit is to stumble to the kitchen and immediately start brewing coffee. This is a profound mistake for your aging body. Coffee is a diuretic, meaning it makes you expel more fluid. Starting your day with a diuretic when you are already dehydrated is like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. Even mild dehydration has significant consequences after 50. It can cause headaches and brain fog, as your brain tissue, which is mostly water, literally shrinks. It thickens your blood, making your heart work harder. It impairs kidney function, making it harder for your body to flush out toxins. And it is a primary cause of constipation. By drinking coffee first, you are amplifying all these problems. Instead, make your first act of the day an act of profound rehydration. Before anything else passes your lips, drink a large 16-ounce or 500 milliliter glass of water. To make it even more effective, make it room temperature or warm, and add a small pinch of unrefined sea salt and a squeeze of fresh lemon. The salt provides essential electrolytes like sodium and potassium, which help the water get inside your cells, rather than just passing through you. The lemon provides a bit of vitamin C and enzymes. Wait at least 15 to 30 minutes after your water before you even think about having your first cup of coffee. Hydrate first, stimulate second. Finally, the fifth mistake is one of omission. Never neglect gentle movement. You wake up, you sit down for breakfast, you sit in the car, you sit at a desk. You've missed the most critical window of the day to combat stiffness and lubricate your joints. Here's why this is so critical after 50. Overnight, your joints are immobile, and the lubricating substance called synovial fluid can become thick and less viscous. Your muscles and connective tissues, like fascia, can become stiff and stuck. Gentle movement in the morning acts like a lubricant for your body. It warms up the synovial fluid, making your joints glide smoothly. It gets blood flowing to your muscles and fascia, releasing tightness and improving flexibility. This morning movement also wakes up your proprioceptive nerves, the sensors that tell your brain where your body is in space. This improves your balance and coordination for the rest of the day, directly reducing your risk of falls. Ignoring this need for movement means you are starting your day in a stiff, tight, and unbalanced body, which can lead to chronic pain and an increased risk of injury. Instead, dedicate just 5 to 10 minutes to gentle, mindful movement. This doesn't have to be a full workout. It can be simple cat-cow stretches for your spine, gentle neck rolls and shoulder shrugs, a few standing sun salutations, or simply a short, brisk walk outside to get sunlight and fresh air. Listen to your body and move in a way that feels nourishing, not punishing. By consciously avoiding these 5 common habits and replacing them with these more beneficial, physiologically aligned practices, you can truly transform your mornings. You are no longer fighting against your body's natural rhythms. You are working in harmony with them. This is how you build a foundation of health, energy, and mental clarity that will serve you not just today, but for all the decades to come. If you found this information helpful and believe it can make a difference in someone's life, please support our channel. Your support helps us create more content like this. Please subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video. Don't forget to activate the notification bell so you don't miss our next videos. And finally, share this video with more people. You never know who might be struggling with these habits and needs to hear this empowering message. Thank you for watching.